east of Vietnam, out over the South China Sea. For us, things are going pretty well. If you look at the displays, you'll see we're at flight level 390, just perking right along. It's nice and stable. It's rides smooth, and there's weather to our right and a little bit of weather to our left. Numerous airplanes are doing weather deviations, going northeast bound towards Taipei and other places in the world. Not us. We're on the flight plan route and everything's fine. The basic truth in aviation is everybody gets their turn in the barrel. For us, it's not today. We're just going to track straight ahead in between these towering queues and enjoy our flight. Enjoy it until our turn in the barrel is upon us. Well, we're trekking along our normal route and approaching Egamu waypoint. Woody Island is a little bit to the left of that. We can't see it because of clouds, so painting it in the radar. We're in manual mode, angling down about 11 degrees. And there it is. So yeah, there's no seeing it today due to cloudiness. It's a generally beautiful day out here. We're at flight level 360 on our way to Kuala Lumpur, presently near the Arrow waypoint southeast of Hong Kong. Our one problem today is that it's turbulent. There's a very strong jet stream to our north. We've been in that, now we're starting to fly out of it. It's a bit rough. We're on the autopilot. Take a look at what's going on here. The autopilot's trying to maintain the airway and flight level 360. Every time you get a bump, airplane starts going up or down or left or right. So it's putting in quite a lot of roll and pitch inputs to stay on track. You can see the airspeed is moving up and down. Right now we have set for Mach 7.6 and it's up 4 or 5 units, down 4 or 5 units. And now we're down to 0.75, 753, 754, 755, and it goes fast too, so not very nice. It's hard for me to write, and it's hard for the passengers to enjoy food or beverage in the back. The airplane's just bobbing and bouncing around. I'll tell you what though, it's a lot more pleasant than being up here in thunderstorms. We can go in a straight line. I don't have to do so much deviating, worrying about how high we are, if we're too high, if we need to move around anvil tops and other various hassles around thunderstorms. Move out, take one good look around the sky. I'll terminate the video. And these are 2 of the 4 abandoned 747s sitting on the ground in Kuala Lumpur. Who wants to buy some cheap scrap metal? I don't think they'll ever be flyable again. Not without a lot of investment, a lot of hard work.
747-200?
Yeah. There's 2 there, and there are 2 on the other side of the airport that they're slowly taking apart. Engine cowlings, landing gear, they're being cannibalized. Just like that. Notice on the top of the wings, it's generating a little bit of condensation periodically up there. I saw it for a moment, now it's gone. can see there's somebody else ahead of us on the airway generating a bit of a trail too. Yeah, see, there it is, from the inboard portions of the wings. Well, if you haven't seen it for a while, there's Woody Island. We're at 36,000 feet, approaching the Egemu waypoint, which is very close to Woody. All the way. Let's go for BIGRO and do it. Hey, check execute. This is an area just a bit east of Shenzhen, north of Hong Kong, and looking out to the southwest in the direction of Guangzhou. One thing I've noticed about this particular summer is there's been a lot of really hot weather over China. Many days, temperatures 36 centigrade, even 37.8, up to 40 centigrade at some places. For these wide areas, they get a lot of air mass thunderstorms. It's interesting in that they're not especially tall. They'll go up to maybe 40,000 feet or so. They're forming large clusters, not many lines. Cause a lot of flooding on the ground and some lightning damage. And they're quite a disruption to us that only have specific airways that we can use in commercial flying. We just can't turn left or right and deviate anywhere we want. The military's got a lot of airspace and they won't let us use it, so a storm on an airway is a really big problem. Today, it looks like it's the Hong Kong, Macau, Shenzhen area getting the worst. We're going to continue north of that and make our way to Bangkok and then turn around and come back. I hope this stuff is gone by the time we return, because we do need to use that airway off to our left side on the way back. So we're just going coast in over Vietnam, over Dong Hoi. And the city of Hue is near the horizon. You'll see a few tall hills and inland waterway just a bit. It's Hue. They say there's some pretty good surfing down there. Ahead, no storms, just some high cirrus and some towering cumulus down low. way over to Shanghai. It's about 9:40 in the morning. It's a beautiful day. It makes me think of the Mr.Rogers song. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Or won't you be my neighbor? It's pretty smooth out here. Temperature's 35 already on the ground in Shanghai, so I'm going to enjoy this view of the cumulus. I know that later on as the day wears on, these are all going to grow. And this pretty tall towering cumulus and maybe a few scattered thunderstorms in the area.
There's 2 aircraft crossing the runway.
Shanhai Hongqiao Airport, runway 36 left. There's traffic crossing downfield. In light of the near collision a couple of months ago, we're all holding short of the line. We won't even line up and wait with traffic crossing downfield.
Yeah, he's signing up.
This is one of those times when you get the feeling that you're flying on the end of the world, edge of the world, I should say, because north of Hohot there are no airports. That's Mongolia out there in the distance. We don't have any other airports in our database, so everything ends north of the Hohot area. So there it is. You have to divert, turn, and go south, or east, or west. Gonna die. At least truck or tree if we go together. Well, I just happened to notice the interesting visual that I have here. With the computer monitor in front of us and the large monitor on the wall in the back of the briefing room. So I'll scroll through the many items of our pre-flight crew briefing. But I won't click save until I actually do the talking, check the boxes, and make sure there are no questions. What you see here is the rarely mentioned pre-flight ritual. Cleaning up some of the grunge on the and that includes making sure there's no crap on the windows on top of the display numbers for our various radio frequencies and things. Sometimes there's grease or gunk on top of the switches. Some of the switches are a little old, broken, but it's one of those things we do getting into the airplane. And that includes clearing off the throttles and the reverse thrust levers, flap lever, and also the trim wheel. A lot of pilots don't clean off the trim wheel, but there's bird flu going around and swine flu. You never know who has what. clear the displays, clean off the buttons a little bit. I should go in here with some alcohol swabs, except they're flammable and probably not allowable on the airplane. Anyhow, I feel a bit better. Chances are it's not going to change anything. I'm still going to touch something and get influenza, but it'll all be fine. Of course, maintenance has their way of setting things up. We have ours. Now they're even. Mr. Monk would be very happy with that. Actually, I just like to switch back and forth occasionally and verify the power on the auxiliary battery and the main battery are both good. I think I interrupted a bit of insect foreplay on our aircraft tires. What are they going to do when they're playing with each other and we start the engines? It's going to be a hell of a scene. But you know, it's even worse. They're on the tires. When we push back, their little insect reproduction session is going to end in a loud crunch. Hell of a thing. This is the reverse of now you see it, now you don't. This is called now you don't see it, now you do. This traffic's going to pass 1,000 feet below us. Closure rates at about about 900 knots roughly. Traffic's 12 o'clock, 10 miles away. Tiny little dot, 5 miles. Just a mile. Zoom. There it goes. That's a dirty windshield due to flying in a sandstorm into Shenyang, northeast China. This is the dirt from the windshield. It was a mess, but I'm so glad I cleaned it. I can see better now out there. Well, we're just south of the Chinese coast, east of Hong Kong, on our way down to Kuala Lumpur. We're lucky enough to be up here at sunset. There's lots of cloudiness and layers due to the typhoon toward the south west of Hong Kong. Right in between the cloud layers, there's brilliant light from the setting sun. Very pretty. So I thought I would take a short video clip to share it with all of you.